Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to 1816 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business, and then back and forth again during the pandemic and things. Well, today is Friday the 13th, first Friday the 13th of the new year, and I like to think of it as a lucky day because I've already spilled coffee on my Supersize Your Business Idioms notebook, so maybe not. We'll see how far it goes through. I see it's already wrecking things. I'm just going to leave it alone and let it dry and see what happens. So today for the the Get Your Goals annual challenge, Get Up and Go was 2020 and 2021. Did it, I think, 10 times in those 2 years. Every other month we would do a 30-plus day challenge. This year we're doing an annual challenge. Just like last year we did an annual challenge, and the year before that we did an annual challenge. We've done an annual challenge every year for, I think this is year 6, where I hop on and I just share. Usually we pick an emphasis or a focus for the year. This year it's getting your goals. Thank you to Chad Hannah, who suggested the topic. I was thinking I might do something similar to what we did last year, where we're continually becoming a better version of ourselves. But I think this is a better twist on some of the tools and strategies and techniques and things that I like to share with people I work with so that they can make their life easier, create what they want, get what they want in their life much, much easier. So we're sharing over a dozen plus days different goal frameworks, different ways of getting your goals, different ways of looking at goals, different systems for setting and achieving and just mastering goals, anything to do with goals. And today is day 4, the 4th framework that I've shared. It's called the OKRs. And I have never heard it called this before. I guess everybody comes up with their own names for things and then finds a way to creatively share them. But this is a technique. It's a lot like yesterday's technique where we create backwards goals. I've used it in corporate America where we set big goals, then we have objectives, then we have key numbers, key results, key measures that we have to achieve in order to achieve our quarterly objectives, which then lead to our annual objectives or our annual goals. And so that's what this framework is all about. How do you break that down and make sure that you are achieving your smaller key results numbers so that they lead to you achieving your objectives, and your objectives lead you to achieving your goals, your bigger goals. Works great in companies, but we can also use it ourselves. So today we're going to practice creating one, and we may or may not do it. We're just going to practice, pick a goal out of the air, like maybe it's a health or a weight loss goal, maybe it's an income goal, maybe it's a relationship goal, but whatever it is, we're going to say, okay, what do I need to do quarterly to achieve that goal? And then what are some key results I can be looking at on a regular frequency to make sure that I get my quarterly goal, monthly, and then my quarterly, and then my annual goals. All right, so that was our get your goals topic for today. Our idiom, I already said I spilled on my idiom book, but it's go for broke. And I know we've talked about this idiom before. Basically means go all in, take a great risk, might not succeed, but there's a chance of a huge reward and success if you do succeed. So I just asked the question, what are you doing in your business right now to go for broke, go all in, to put all your cards in one, or all your eggs in one basket, and make sure that you're committed to creating and supersizing your business and while simultaneously making the world a better place. Because actually, if we grow and build and supersize our businesses, it does make the world a better place. Unless, of course, we're doing some nefarious bad thing, and then you're not listening to me anyway. So yesterday and today, I'm a little frustrated, and that's why I said, what do you do when things are broken? I've been recording live video on Facebook for 6 years now, and things are always changing. When you don't own a platform, things always change. And so I've come to terms and gotten less frustrated about that over the years, although it's taken me years, realizing if I don't own something, I have to figure out how to make my process work within the framework of what they're offering. Well, yesterday, out of the blue, you no longer can download your live videos from Facebook to your computer. I like to download them to my computer and then upload them to YouTube, upload them, strip out the sound so that I can add them to my podcast, etc. So yesterday was a big full stop in terms of how to figure that out. I spent a couple hours trying to figure it out. And basically, normally if you know how to download Facebook things, you find the little 3 dots, you click on that, and then in the drop down menu is download video. Well, that's not there anymore. They took away the 3 dots, so you don't have access to any of those features anymore, which is super duper frustrating for someone like me who's dependent on it and used it consistently for years. Now, I've had to deal with challenges like this with Facebook and other platforms before. I got kicked off Facebook when I was involved in my very first annual challenge with a group of a gentleman from ClickFunnels, not from ClickFunnels, but in ClickFunnels with a group of us, got together and did we're going to get in a Facebook Live group and we're going to do an annual challenge. We're going to do an annual challenge where we go live in the group every single day. Well, I got kicked off Facebook for 3 weeks during that. So I had to get really creative with YouTube and StreamYard and making my videos somewhere else and then just sharing the link in the group so that I could still go live, even though I wasn't using Facebook Live itself. It still met the criteria of the group. So I've had to figure it out before. I know I'll figure it out. It's just frustrating that, you get your processes honed in, and I'm always looking at ways to do things faster, easier, more efficiently, and more effectively. It's like inherent in my nature. I'm an industrial engineer by profession and training. So I'm always looking at processes and systems and saying, how can we make this better? How can we get better results? How can we get more consistent results that serve the people that we serve better? And so whenever glitchy things happen, it's like, all right, we need to figure out a better way, another system for doing this. And a lot of times what I've seen happen with Facebook is it'll do something and then it'll go back to the way it was doing it before. I think it's part of rolling things out to billions of people. So I understand it gets rolled out in batches, but it'd be so nice if they had a way to communicate changes and to let you know what was coming down the pipe. And maybe they do. Maybe they have a Facebook group that tells you about these things, because then I could be more proactive and have a different process and system in place that I just turn the button on. Now I've got StreamYard on my computer. I could record in StreamYard. The challenge with that is my current computer doesn't have a camera, on it. So then and frankly, our cell phones have made it so easy to do live video, to communicate, to do social media, to do the things that we do normally on our computers and on our laptops, that I didn't need it. I like the touch screen is more important to me with my vision challenges than having a camera on it. So I guess my next computer, which I didn't want to buy one for a few months, is going to be one with a camera, so I can use StreamYard. So I do have backups automatically built in. Normally I do, but sometimes we get lazy, and I've been traveling a lot this fall and the holidays, and I got lazy and dependent on Big Brother Facebook, and it just reminds me every time something like this happens and things change that I don't want to be dependent on anyone else's platform. I like to use it and spread the word using different social media platforms, but I don't want to be 100% dependent on them. So probably go back to recording on my phone, on my camera, then downloading and transferring it around, which it takes longer. It's more cumbersome and more steps, and I'm all about that efficiency. All right, if I can help you anyway, go ahead, Voxer me at pajamagrandma@gmail.com, or just direct message me. I suspect that you might want to direct message me on Facebook, because I'm not sure where all my videos will be going. I'll figure it out, and then in the next couple of days I'll have to catch up on yesterday and today, but I'm not going to stress about it. I spent too many years being stressed out whenever anything didn't go the way I expected or thought it should go, and I learned that did not serve me very well, from mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health. It wasn't good for me. I was frustrated way too much and stressed out, and what's the point? It didn't hurt anyone but me. So if my videos don't go out for a couple of days, the world will not stop revolving on its axis. All will be fine with the world. All right. Again, have an amazing Friday the 13th, and I will be with you tomorrow.